Hey Oscar, how are you? How's Saturday going? Yeah, it's going very well. I've been doing very exciting stuff today. I've been um, I've been cooking. I made some laundry, lots of laundry, and then I clean everywhere. It was very exciting. What did you do today, Oscar? How was your day? So any suggestion there, Oscar? What I should do today? Should I just start something? I was thinking about multiple characters. Oh yeah, I remember, Oscar. How'd it go? Did you have a good time? Those things that can be a lot of fun. The red gobbo from Warhammer. What's a red gobbo? Red gobbo. I need to search this red gobbo. Red gobbo. I get a green guy dressed up like Santa. Is that correct? Looks kind of like a gremlin. Or like the Green Goblin. but dressed up as Santa. That's kind of funny though. Okay, it is a goblin. It looks like the Green Goblin, this guy. But it's just like Santa, that's kind of funny. No, okay. But okay, Oscar. But is it a reason, special reason that he's dressed up like Santa, or is it just a coincidence? Okay. Yet another crazy holiday special. Holiday special or crazies. You know, I was thinking about doing a character name. His name is Gladiator. From Marvel, of course. But I don't want him to be alone. I don't know who I should make him with. Hey, TK's Lover, how are you? TK's Lover 5. Everything's cool, dude. I'm gonna start to draw Gladiator, a Marvel character. But I don't want him to be alone. No, I can't draw a tank. I could do it, but I wouldn't do it justice. It wouldn't be very good. It's nothing that I'm good at. It's not what I do. I don't do profiles and vehicles and this kind of stuff. I do them, but it take a long time for me. So let's have him face somebody. let's have him pose with somebody that is strong. Who would that be? No, he's an alien, of course. I don't know exactly which race he belonged to. He's not a Shiar though. Now, does he have pointy ears? I can't remember that. Yeah, I draw people, but I draw comic book characters and or sci-fi stuff. Who is Admiral Pistuski? Well, that's a very good idea, Oscar. Pilstuski, Admiral Pilstuski. I need to see how it looked like. Of course, I spelled it very wrong. Pilstuski. What the hell? I can't find anything. What the H did I say? Yeah, I know War of the Worlds. I've seen the movies. And I've listened to the radio special that Orson Welles did. That's the original War of the Worlds. It was a radio prank. Now, did he have pointy ears? I can't remember. I think not. Or yes, he did. Yeah, I enjoy the movies, and there's been some series too. Nothing wrong with them, though. I enjoy them a lot. And this is one of the strongest characters in the Marvel's universe. Hey Melvin, welcome. Thank you for following Invincible. Melvin, this is Gladiator from a Marvel character. I don't think I've ever drawn him before, so I felt that he needed to be drawn. Hey, I Spice, how are you? No, you're not rude. This is Gladiator. And thank you for following I Spice. I really appreciate it. That's very kind. I'm exaggerating this stuff a little bit. Of course, I'm corrected too. He has pointy ears. But of course, if you painted one character, that take a long time, Oscar. So one character a day, that's good. Thank you for following there, dude. Melvin, that's a very good idea. Of course I could do that. Hey, Justito 99. Thank you. That sounds like a very good idea, Justicio. Justicio or Justitu. It's good to have a plan, man. No matter what you do. Now I'm gonna start inking this guy. I'm doing him bigger than he usually look. Just want to have him this kind of a mighty presence. Hey, Susanna. No, it's he's had he had a day like me, you know, cleaning, laundry, dinner, dishes. So he's tired, this guy. And this is the face you give. And he uses mascara too. Hey, Celestia. Hi, how are you? That's an awesome name. Good choice for a name, Celestia. Well, I taught myself, Celestia. I just drew one day and I started to draw and I continued drawing and after a while I started copying people and then I all of a sudden I had my own style. Well, they do eat chocolate, but this guy is an alien. I don't know if they have chocolate, but they should have something similar. Because life would be very boring if we didn't have chocolate on their planet. And he's taking a big breath. Yeah, I do, Celestia. I do that pretty often. I ate a lot of chocolates today. I bought them from Lidl. Well, this is not a commercial, but I'm just telling you what I did today. He has a cool hairdo, this guy. I believe it's his hair. Okej, Melvin. Så du har varit på Ica idag? Oh, Susanna, there are a lot of cute guys in Marvel. Yeah. We are the few but the proud. And we cook by ourselves as well. But you know, when I first moved out and lived by myself, and this is a true story. I don't know if a lot of people, especially guys, do this. When I was living alone for the first time, when I didn't want to do the laundry too often, then I could go out to buy like a 6-pack of socks and things like this that were very cheap. That's a true story. Ja, Melvin, det stämmer. Jag har en son hemma och det är samma sak för han. Det är påsklov. Så han får vara hemma i en vecka medan vi andra får knega. Yo, what the kind of a pen did I get? I got the wrong one. Whoops. Took the wrong pen there. Oh, om 2 veckor? Okej. Okej, Oskar. Jag trodde att det var samma för alla. Men det är olika för olika kommuner då. Jag glömmer bort sånt där hur det var. Yes, Susanna, he does. He has like, well, he's like like Superman, though he flies and he's very strong. I don't think he shoots stuff from his eyes, but this is what I can remember. He's very strong. But he's a Marvel dude. Hey Chris. Hey Chris Maycock, how are you? Oh, vad gott Oscar. Det är ju riktigt, riktigt nice. Det var länge sedan för min del. Ska nog köpa det imorgon. Chris, this is the Gladiator. He's a Marvel character. I always wanted to draw him. Never got around to do it. Until now. Here we are today. Vad ritade du igår, Melvin? Hey Paula, welcome back. ¿Cómo estás hoy? I'm good, Paula. I'm very good. Thank you. It's Saturday and I enjoy Saturdays as I enjoy Fridays. So hoping these days would last longer and forever and ever and those kind of stuff. They say it's free to dream. It doesn't cost you anything, so oh, okay, Susanna. But do you drink it alone? The orange juice. Or do you put some whiskey in it and stuff? Or maybe chocolates in the juice? I don't know. Could be good, maybe, I don't know. This muscle guy, I can see it at this point that this muscle guy has bigger body than he has a head. Maybe when you use steroids, your head becomes smaller. That's a side effect maybe of using too much steroid. Jean, okay. Good choice there, Susanna. turning this guy around. Trains his pecs, this guy. I think it's a perk when you have this kind of a superpowers, and you don't need to go to the gym. The muscles like suddenly appears and they'll stick with you the rest of your life. They all kind of look the same, these guys. At least he doesn't go to the same barber as everybody else, which is good. Thank you for following their Ed Cred. Cool name, I guess. Ed Cred. I need to do a test here on this app. I need to prove that I'm not a robot. I wasn't. That's good news, even for me. Yes. So tomorrow we'll have The Last of Us is back. I don't know if anybody has followed the series. I have, because I've played the game, so I'm happy it's back. I played it a lot with my son when the game just came out. So he's very nostalgic watching it. So it will be back tomorrow. Maybe I'll do something inspired by that series tomorrow. Let's see what happens. That's a big maybe. Yeah, Chris, I do. At least what I've learned by myself, so don't ask me any scientific questions I couldn't answer. You need to go to a doctor maybe and ask. They know physiology better than I do. But I know this kind of stuff though, what I'm doing now. And this is a lot of practice. I've done it many years, learning, twisting. You know, you always come to a point where you're like, damn, I can't draw hands. They're always miserable. They look very bad. And then you start to redo them until you catch the anatomy and the physiology of the hand or part that you're working on. Welcome, MT. Thank you, Betle, and welcome. Chris, no, it doesn't. I don't get enough views, I think. I don't know exactly how the system works, the monetization. But I think you need more viewers and all that stuff to be on that level. Need to do some research about it, see how many followers. I think you need an amount of views. On your videos also. There's a lot of science behind that, I guess. Yeah, Oscar, I think you're right there, but I reached that, but I think to get paid, you need, I can't remember how many views per video, and the shorts, they're like, you need around 1 million views, I think, and then they'll start to pay you. So you need a lot of views. No, I get views, but I don't get enough to get there. I mean, my shorts, I'm not talking about my pants, my shorts. I'm talking about shorts films. When I do shorts, they're like sometimes in the thousands, but they never reach millions. And I know you need around 1 million, I think, views for shorts. For long form, I can't remember, but it's a lot too. But it's not in the millions though. But to get accepted, like you said there, Oscar, you need around 1,000 to get accepted to that monetization. Yeah, he's awesome. Chris, he's awesome. I did Red Hood, Batman and the Joker. I think it was 2 or 3 days ago. It was a request from one of the viewers. Enola, I think it was. No, it was not Enola. It was somebody else who requested Red Hood, Batman and the Joker. The Batman stepping in between them. Red Hood wanted to finish the Joker. But I really do like Red Hood. He's kind of a cool character. I know he started out as not very popular as a Robin. People hated him. I don't know why. He was annoying, I think. And after Death in the Family, they finished him off, or the Joker did, and they brought him back as the Red Skull. Enola, I just mentioned your name. That I made a request for you, but it wasn't the right request. Welcome back, Enola. Yeah, there you go. It was the Winter Soldier. I'm sorry. Welcome back. Anyways, we're happy to see you. How has your Saturday been, Enola? Oh, okay, nice. So you're working in Ola, that's awesome. Or is it a relative, or are you working, or what is it? I'm just curious. Oh, nice. Good, Enola. Good for you. And very smart. Is she or he calm? Or do they give you a headache? Oh, wow. That seems like a lot of work. I don't know. Maybe not for you. I hope they're good kids. I mean, kids are kids. I don't believe kids are bad, but they have a lot of energy. Flash! How are you, Flash? Welcome back. What happens tomorrow? Oh, yeah. I was just talking about that Flashpoint. I was just talking about that The Last of Us is very important for me. It's not that the game is like something special, but when me and my son played it, it was like we were in a very bad situation, and now watching the series gives a lot of flashbacks, and it's very special. It means a lot to me, so I'm very happy that it's back tomorrow. I will probably draw something for it. Maybe we'll get a clicker or something. So I'm very excited for that, for the series. And of course, no spoilers, but I'm looking forward to the things that's going to happen. Especially with the new characters, though, because I like the new characters coming in. Even though a lot of people don't like. Yeah, I understand that season 2 and season 3 is going to cover the second game, The Last of Us Part 2. So we're going to have 2 seasons. What kind of action figures do you have? Yeah, I saw them too, Flashpoint. I saw Magneto and Cyclops. They were out walking. Now, to be honest, Flashpoint, I'm a bit worried about Magneto, because I know he's not getting younger. But I'm happy that he's in it, this movie. and it was nice to see him in his old suit and Cyclops with his glasses. So I'm very excited for that movie too, and I'm a big fan of Doctor Doom also. I mean, he's the ultimate bad guy in Marvel, I think. Do you recognize this guy at the Flashpoint? You should if you're a Marvel girl. Yeah, I'm looking forward next week too. And this year, because the Thunderbolts that's coming now this summer, they say that that's going to lead into Doomsday, so we will have like something in the end credits about Doomsday, so I'm looking forward to that too. And I'm really looking forward to seeing Sentry, and I've said that before. Yeah, Punisher special is going to be something else. No, this is the Gladiator. Yeah, he appears in X-Men. He was in my favorite X-Men comic books, which included the Dark Phoenix saga. It was drawn by John Byrne, and we saw this guy, an alien belonging to the Shiar Empire. I think it's pronounced Shiar. And of course we will have the Fantastic Four this summer too. And we will be introduced to Doctor Doom this summer, bringing all of them to the MCU. I mean, Secret Wars, I mean, Doomsday is going to be awesome, because we will have, it will be, I know it will start out as the first act anyway, and as X-Men versus Avengers kind of a deal. That will be awesome to see. And later it will turn into something against Doctor Doom, and after that, of course, he will create Battle World in that movie, and it will end with that, because everything else in the MCU after Doomsday will be in Battle World. So if we will get like Daredevil season 3, it will be in Battle World. The next Spider-Man movie after next summer, Spider-Man 5 or whatever, will be in Battle World. So that's going to be exciting, I think. I mean, Secret Wars was an awesome read when it came to comic books. Oh, okay. That's awesome. You're in Denver. I just saw we will have a Comic Con here in Stockholm, and Rosario Dawson will be there. So we just posted yesterday that Rosario Dawson will be there, and she will have signings and you can take pictures with her. Of course, it costs a lot of money, but it's awesome. But you live in Denver. That's a strange question, but I just curious. I'm always curious. Maybe we all said where we live, but I can't remember. I always say that my memory, I have a chicken's memory. Okay, did you take pictures with her too? Or could you just greet her and shake her hand or whatever? Nice, that's awesome. No, they're not rats. I know Rosario Dawson is here watching, so she got offended. Would you call her a rat? And another guy that's been announced here in Stockholm for this summer Comic Con is, I don't remember his name. He's the actor of Stranger Things. He plays the bad guy. What's his name? Vecna or Venka or whatever his name is. That guy is coming too. Now I would like to meet Rosario. Not because of Star Wars, but because she was in Daredevil. But I feel that they take a lot of money. I don't have a problem paying for it, but I'm going with my son. You need to, they charge 2 times, you go 2 people. But Flashpoint, you need to make a report of your visit, right? You need to post it. Awesome. I'm gonna be watching it. Really? Which day is it? Is your birthday? Yeah, okay, Saturday. Hope I remember it. Yeah, oh my god, it's already the finale. This season went very fast. Of course they had like double episodes, days, but it went too fast. Yeah, I like that. I like that new black suit. That's awesome. Who else is going to this fan expo that you know that you're going to meet? Of course, you have a lot of artists, but who else are you looking forward to meet on this expo? Really? William Shatner? But dude's like over 80. How old? He must be around 90 years old. That's amazing. Alan Rudy's. Nice. Okay, that's awesome. You need to show everything. Make a little movie out of it and show everything. It's very nice to see this kind of stuff. Creature Commandos, okay. But I don't know this guy. Is he a voice actor then in the Creature Commandos? Oh, Greg Capullo is awesome. I like him. Nice. So like, of course we have Comic Cons and this stuff in Stockholm, but Stockholm is, I mean, Sweden is a very small country, and they can't afford to bring too many A-lists actor and creators and artists. But there are a few, of course. But in Denver, for example, do you have to like stand for hours just to shake the hand of Mr. Capullo, let's say? Nice. 2 and 3 hours. That's crazy. That's really crazy. And I can imagine they stand for like, let's say Snyder, and then they go to the next, stand 2 or 3 hours more, spend all day like that. Yeah, the artist gallery, I know, we have them too. Oh, Susanna, you know about him. He's a very good artist. Okay. 20 minutes is okay. Okay, it goes very fast. I'm not a big fan of Dan Slott. I bet he's a very nice person, but I don't know. I don't like his work. Oh, okay, nice. Cal Dodd. Whoa. I'm a want to. I always wanted to buy one of those jackets if they have. I like the Grant Morrison design. It was inspired by the movies. That's cool. That's awesome. You met some cool dudes and dudettes. Hej Melvin, välkommen tillbaka. And thank you very much. And welcome. Oh. Häftigt Melvin. Det är jättecoolt ju. Lägger du ut dina grejer också så man får se det? I förra veckan så ritade jag just Alan och Sinister Mark. Jag gjorde dem tillsammans. Vi ska se om jag ska hitta den. Här ska jag se.
Jag håller på att se, du vet ibland, jag säger jag håller på att researcha så filmer eller serier.
Ja.
För att se vad de handlar om, för att de låter interesting.
Ja.
Jag håller på att researcha, du vet den, Gerald's Game. Gerald's Game. Har du sett den?
Den finns på Netflix.
Ja.
Ja. Det är han, manusförfattaren som gör de filmerna. Vet du vad han har film?
Steve.
Nej. Steve Superman. So here, Melvin, if you're still there, I made an Alan the Alien with Sinister Mark. I was pretty worried about Alan because he has a big eye. I felt maybe it would look corny. But it didn't. He looked like Alan. Så det vore kul att se din version där, Melvin. Okay, I didn't know Dan made a Superman series. I didn't read Spider-Boy, but I had a request and I drew him, I think 1 or 2 months ago. I understand that he comes from another dimension or something like that. But did Dan Slott write Spider-Boy 2? Okay. I need to read that then. Yeah, I understand it's not Spider-Man, but of course he has different powers than Spider-Man. Kind of like Miles Morales, he has his lightning stuff. What they call it, Venom something. Yeah. That would be awesome too. Well, one series I'd like to start, but I didn't start yet. Let's see if I have some time over. It's this one, I think. I don't know the name of it. I think it's about Doctor Doom becoming the Sorcerer Supreme. And he's like more or less taking over the world and designing it in his image. I don't know if it's any good, but I'd like to read that though. Okay, bye Susanna, take care of yourself and your dog. One World Under Doom, thank you very much. Oh, you read it, okay, nice, that's good to know that it's good. I always like when Dr. Doom makes crazy stuff like this. But I have a lot to catch up. I mean, I stopped reading Marvel after Secret Wars, the latest Secret Wars. And I know Dr. Doom, I think Molecule Man healed his face. And after that he became a hero. But now he's back to becoming a villain again. I wonder in the movie if they will have a Beyonder and if they will have a Molecule Man. That would be awesome. Especially the Beyonder though. I'd like to see the Beyonder. Oh really? He's going back? I haven't read the new Ultimate Universe either. I know Evil Reed Richards created it. And I know the Spider-Man series is going very well. But Miles Morales is going back. That's awesome. I need to start reading that too. I read a little bit of the Wolverine, the Ultimate Wolverine. I think one each issue. Yeah, that's a good rumor though. And it will be cool because he's a bit wacky. He became crazy. I remember Molecule Man in the beginning, in the Fantastic Four, he was not as wacky as he is now. And they had a wand, kind of like a magic wand. But I think Patterson will be awesome, and I hope that he played him wacky. But I really like to see the Beyonder in the MCU though, in the Secret Wars. Okay. No, I think I'll start with Ultimate Spider-Man. I was a huge fan of the Ultimate Universe that ended in Secret Wars. The beginning anyways. Especially the Ultimates had a really good artist. The stories was okay, but I really enjoyed the Ultimates. I mean Ultimate X-Men. The original Ultimate X-Men started off kind of cool too. I really liked it, and I liked their suits. They had pretty awesome suits. So he's finished, this guy. Mr. Gladiator. I always wanted to draw him, but I always forget to do. So now I remembered. Because when I'm standing here and I'm like, I don't know what to draw. And I never remember the guys that I'm like, especially the characters that I always wanted to draw and never got the chance. Thank you, Flashpoint. Thank you very much. So that's it, my friends. Mr. Gladiator was created. Looking as powerful as ever. As he should though, because he's mighty powerful. So that's it, my friends. Me, I, and the Gladiator, we're wishing y'all a good evening or good night. And psychedelic. And hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Let's see what happens tomorrow. So take good care of each other and peace.